This 500-kilogram transforming mecha just turned Tesla's robot Butler into a $30,000 museum piece, and Elon could do nothing except tweet nice. Subscribe to Nexus Dynamics to stay ahead of the robotics revolution. Yesterday, the entire internet broke. A video surfaced on YouTube and X showing a 500-kilogram steel beast punching through a brick wall and then seamlessly folding its legs to run like a predatory animal. It was the Unitree GD01, the world's first mass-produced manned mecha. But the real shock did not just come from the robot itself. It came from the comment section underneath the viral footage. Even Elon Musk, the man currently leading the Western robotics race, simply wrote nice. For a man who usually defends Tesla Optimus as the ultimate humanoid robot, that one-word response felt like a white flag. It felt like an admission that while the West is still perfecting the Butler, China has already built the Gladiator. The Unitree GD01 is a $650,000 engineering miracle that has officially moved the robotics conversation from autonomous assistance to manned mobility. Here are the specifications that are keeping every tech chief executive in Silicon Valley awake at night. Let's talk about the weight first. It is 500 kilograms, or 1,100 pounds, which is nearly 10 times the mass of Tesla Optimus Generation 3. The price tag is a heavy $650,000, which is the price of a Lamborghini Revuelto, but instead of a V12 engine, you get a 26 degree of freedom transformable skeleton. The robot features a dual-mode drivetrain. In bipedal mode, it stands nearly 6 feet tall and walks through urban environments with a high vantage point for the pilot. Then, with one command, it transforms into something straight out of a mecha anime. This is the quadrupedal mode, which drops its center of gravity and uses 4 legs to move across rubble, stairs, and slopes in a way that makes walking humanoids look slow and fragile. But honestly, Tesla Optimus Generation 3 is a masterpiece of artificial intelligence. It is designed to sort laundry, thread needles, and work inside Tesla's factories. It weighs around 57 kilograms, which makes it delicate by comparison. It is a tool built for the home and the controlled workplace. The GD01 is a tool for the front lines. While Tesla is focused on precision, Unitree is focused on power. The GD01 does not care about picking up eggs. It is designed to smash through barriers during a search and rescue mission. It does not rely on camera-only neural networks to navigate a kitchen. It uses a human pilot's instincts to navigate a disaster zone or a construction site. Tesla Optimus Generation 3 tops out at around 8 kilometers per hour, but the GD01, especially in its predator-like quadrupedal mode, is designed for high-speed mobility over uneven terrain. It is the difference between a jogger and a mountain lion. Elon Musk admitted in January of 2026 that Optimus is not doing useful work autonomously yet. Meanwhile, Unitree is already shipping the GD01. You can actually buy it today. While Tesla is still in the beta phase of humanoid deployment, Unitree is already mass-producing robots that are out there smashing walls and doing the kind of dramatic, physically demanding work Tesla's robot is nowhere near ready for. And if you are enjoying this breakdown so far, subscribe now, because the next part is where this story stops being impressive and starts becoming dangerous for Tesla. In the reveal video from May 12th, 2026, Unitree's chief executive Wang Xingxing did not just stand beside the robot and pose for photos. He climbed into the chest-mounted cockpit and drove it himself. The GD01 has already achieved things that were considered 2030-plus technology just 2 years ago. First, the pilot does not just push buttons. Through haptic feedback, the pilot feels the terrain through the robot's feet, allowing near-human balance inside a half-ton machine. The footage shows that the GD01's actuators can handle impact forces that would likely destroy the delicate joints of an Optimus Generation 3. It handled a 35-degree slope while carrying a 90-kilogram pilot, which is the kind of feat that would trigger a balance failure in almost every autonomous humanoid currently on the market. Now here is the question people have quietly been asking. Why would a millionaire in 2026 buy a Ferrari when they could buy a Gundam? The GD01 is being marketed as the future of high-end exploration. Imagine a weekend trip into the mountains. Instead of bringing a 4x4 vehicle that gets stuck every time the terrain gets ugly, you bring the GD01. You walk through the forest, climb over rocks, and move across rough ground in a machine that feels like a direct fulfillment of decades of science fiction. It is not just transportation anymore, it is futuristic mobility. For investors, engineers, and tech enthusiasts, the GD01 is the Avatar A and P suit. Except instead of Pandora, it is your own driveway. Unitree's strategy is brutally simple: flood the market from every angle. Right now, they already dominate the low-cost hobbyist lane with robots like the Unitree R1, they have the mid-level humanoid lane with the G1, and now they have entered the luxury robotics market with the $650,000 GD01. While Tesla is still trying to build one perfect humanoid robot, Unitree has already built an ecosystem. By the time Tesla Optimus is ready for public sale, Unitree could already have a global fleet of robots collecting data, refining actuator systems, and lowering its manufacturing costs. The recent 4.2 billion yuan IPO on the Shanghai Star Market was not just a financial event. It was a war chest for the next stage of the robotics race. Unitree is already profitable, it is already fast, and it is making a lot of Silicon Valley hype look strangely slow. So why does this look so bad for Tesla right now? Let's be precise, Tesla is not finished in robotics. But this launch is a real image problem for them. Tesla's own updates from the fourth quarter of 2025 and the first quarter of 2026 say that the first-generation production lines for Optimus are still being installed in anticipation of volume production. That means Tesla is still speaking in the language of ramp-up and future manufacturing. It is not yet telling the world, here is the robot category we already own. It is still saying, we are building the production system that will eventually let us own it. Unitree, meanwhile, is not just launching a mecha. Reuters reported that it shipped 5,500 humanoid robots in 2025 and claimed 32.4% of the global humanoid robot market. Reuters also reported that operating income rose by 335% and net profit rose by 674% in 2025, with the company filing for a Shanghai IPO to raise 4.2 billion yuan. Rest of World also reported that Unitree shipped more than 30,000 quadruped robots between 2022 and 2025. In plain English, the company dropping the mecha is not some unserious sideshow, it is a scaling hardware company that is already moving serious volume in other robot categories. That is why the GD01 hurts Tesla optically. It arrives from a company that is already shipping robots at scale, while Tesla is still building out its first-generation Optimus line. Tesla still has the more famous robotics narrative, but Unitree is becoming the more aggressive and more varied one. The GD01 is specific in a way that matters. 500 kilograms with a pilot, 3.9 million yuan as the base price, a cockpit in the torso, upright gate, four-legged mode, a brick wall impact demo, and behind it all, a company that shipped 5,500 humanoids last year, more than 30,000 quadrupeds in recent years, and is now heading into a multi-billion yuan public offering. Those are not vague numbers. Those are concrete signals. Let us know in the comments below what you think about this robot and whether you would ever want to own one. This is Nexus Dynamics. Subscribe to stay ahead of the intelligence curve.